What's going on, everybody? This is Nick again. I wanted to talk a little bit about this GL550 Mercedes. As you can see, we got our DC converter hooked up, this box here, and we're going to move down to the vehicle. We're doing the rear brakes. We're actually just finished up, and this is why it's so important in these vehicles to take it to somebody that specializes in Mercedes-Benzes. You know, of course you could take it to the dealer, but I'll show you in a minute. So we installed brand new pads and rotors, both sides. These have electrical parking brakes. Most new Mercedes do. Let me show you something. Alright, as you can see in the Mercedes software, there's assembly and disassembly mode. So what we're going to do is, it's actually right now in disassembly mode. We're going to move it to assembly position deactivation. You can hear that sound. It just did its thing. And now it's in parking brake diagnostic mode, so we're going to get out of there, clear all the faults. This is going to put it back to its normal state. Now I'm going to turn the ignition off. We're going to turn it back on, just like that. So now we have nothing on the dash. This is what it takes to do just brake pads for the rear. And yeah, that's it. Just a quick overview I want to talk about these Mercedes brakes. So they have issues with these particular brakes is the calipers will seize. And actually a lot of these we've been seeing, and it'll only wear one side of the pad and the other one will remain full. That's something to pay attention to. You'll normally get only one side will wear the brakes. So it's a pretty nice vehicle, but that's pretty much it. This is what you need to do to perform rear brakes on your GL550. It's fairly straightforward if you have the tool. If you don't have the DC converter hooked up like we do, and you try to perform that deactivation system, even if you have software for Mercedes, you actually can burn out the some of the modules in there that are associated with the brake components. Anyways, hope this video was helpful, and you guys stay safe and have a nice day. One of the biggest reasons why these calipers can seize is because they're hardly bled. Like this one, for instance, give you an example. How black this fluid is. I don't think it's ever been bled. And what happens is it develops moisture, and when moisture absorbs into the brake fluid system, it will rust out your pistons, causes them to stick, and creates a lot of problems later on. So you always want to bleed your brakes. Yearly is recommended, but some will do 2 years. It just depends. 12,000 miles or early. Probably no more than 15,000, I would say. We normally test them with our brake moisture check tester, and these are somewhat accurate. They're not 100% accurate, but they'll tell you about 85% of the time if there's a moisture in the area. Normally when we see something around 2%, we recommend replacing right away. So that's it.